Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at my planner cart. In last week's video, I gave you an office tour. It was a lot of fun and I mentioned possibly doing this video, and a lot of you really wanted to see how I organize my cart. For years I had the cart from IKEA. I'm sure that you guys are all familiar with that cart. However, I just kind of outgrew the space of the IKEA cart. It's the Raskog cart. This cart is almost double the size of that cart and far less expensive, which is another bonus. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera around. Let's get started. All right, so here is my Hudson cart from Michaels. I've also found this cart to be very affordable because you can use a coupon from Michaels. I believe the price that I paid was $39 or $49 for this cart, which is great. And I believe it comes in this color, white, as well as black. So let's start with the first level of this cart. I put everything on here that I reach for the most. It just makes it easier to grab, and it sits right next to my desk, so I don't have to move this a lot. As you add a lot of items to this cart, you will find that it can get pretty difficult to move on carpet, and my office is in a carpeted space, so I try not to overload it, but there is a lot going on here. So up top, I keep a lot of the pens that I reach for the most. This particular pen holder is from Latasha. I really like it. I had it on my desk for a little while, and I just kind of wanted to declutter my desktop area, so I moved it over to the cart. I also have this bin of dual tip markers from EC. I mentioned these containers before in my desk tour video. You can actually find these in the bathroom section at Target, and they're super affordable, about $2 to $3 each container. I'm using this one to store all of my dual tip markers. I mean, who doesn't like looking at something like that, right? But I had them in various spaces on my desk, and I just wanted them all together in one spot because I really do like their markers. They're really good quality and they come in a variety of colors, so that's how I have those stored there. Along the back here, I just have some sticker books. I believe last spring or sometime in the spring, these were released by the Life Planner. I have a ton of their stickers. I just want to use up what I have. And then Planner Kate came out with some that are similar in various different sizes, and I just keep them all back here, along with my mild liners. I like to keep them on this side of the cart because this side of the cart faces my desk, so I can just reach for them in this container and they stay all together. So I keep them in the original packaging that they come in there. All right, over on this side, next to the sticker books, I just have a journal there and another sticker book from Once More with Love. I do love those a lot. One thing that I actually like, which surprised me, is this pen cup holder, also from EC. This is pretty neat because it actually has the tools that I use to film with. So it's got my washi cutter, my adhesive tape, and my whiteout, and some undo. And when I get ready to film, oh, and even my little knife and my tweezers. When I get ready to film, I literally just grab this whole thing and go to my desk area where I'm filming, and then I just put it back when I'm done filming. I have found that it is just the easiest way to keep those particular items together and just nice and organized. Over here on the left, I have my Planner Kate sticker binders. These are the ones that I use the most. So I have 3 binders full of stickers and then 1 binder full of samplers because she does give you 5 samplers with every single order. All right, let's talk about what's on the front of this cart. So I have these cups that you can get from various places. I do not live near an IKEA, so I had to order mine on Amazon. And like I said, anything mentioned from Amazon, I will have linked in my profile under my Amazon shop. But these just hook onto the side of the cart and hold so many pens. I have my pens sorted by type, kind of. So like these are all of my tool pens from Office Max, Office Depot. And I've got some simplified planner magnets there. I keep my zebra pens and markers here. I love these because you can move these containers around on the cart fairly easily. They don't necessarily snap on, they just kind of hang on there. And like I said, you can move them wherever you need to on the cart. All right, let's check out the next level of my cart. There's a lot on here. So as you guys know, I review quite a few planners on this channel. So I like to keep a variety of planners easily accessible that I could use to compare size, quality, all of those things. So these are not planners that I'm necessarily using, but I do keep them nearby in case I want to reference them when I'm filming a review. So there's everything from EC to simplified planner to plum paper. I'm trying to think of what else is in there. There's quite a bit. Oh, there's a lights planner action. There's a lot. What is this? Oh, that's just a notebook right there. I also keep last year's planner nearby because I have found that I have needed to reference my planner from last year quite a bit. So it helps to keep it nearby. So that's also in there. And then I just have my binder planners, so my cloth and paper planners as well that I rotate out the covers for. And then over here on this side is where I just keep various notebooks. I have tons of EC notebooks from over the years, so I just want to use them. So if I keep them, you know, within sight, then I will remember to use them. I also have a small notebook from Emily Lay, my address book from EC, and a petite planner that has my like medical stuff in it for now. I might switch over to a different system, but this is the only like petite planner system that I'm currently using just because it has my medical stuff in there. All right, and then on the front of this level, there is a Bruiser sighting. Hey, Bruiser. He doesn't care. Okay. Then in the front of this level, I just have more of those buckets that you can hook onto the cart, and I just keep my Crayola. These are the super tip markers, I believe. I bought like the really big package of them, and I just split them between this one right here and this one over here. Another accessory that I love for the cart are these hooks from We Are Memory Keepers. And again, I got these on Amazon, easy to find, super affordable, and they're plastic, so they're not going to scratch the cart at all, but they hook on very, very easily, and they are great for your washi rings. And of course, I'm trying to do this one-handed. There we go. And what I love is that they slide easily and they will not scratch the metal of the cart. I actually have several of these. I keep a lot of my washi on these hooks, but on the back side of the cart so that the front side doesn't look quite so cluttered, or at least I don't think it looks cluttered. All right, now we are at the lower level of the cart, and honestly, this is my storage kind of extra stuff part of the cart. I really tried to keep my cart organized where all of my most used things were at the top and my kind of in-between type used things were in the middle, and my least used items stayed at the bottom. So I have these wire baskets where I keep like extra washi that I don't always necessarily reach for, but I'm not ready to part with. I have an accordion pouch back there that I use sometimes when I travel, but not always. I've got some storage boxes that just have extra planner items in there, along with some extra notebooks and covers that I just kind of want to have handy but not necessarily stored away, along with some extra sticker binders. These are actually Christian Designs binders, and they hold like extra document protectors, like the sheet protectors for stickers and things like that, but they're kind of used for like overflow. So if my Christian Design binders get way too full and I need another binder, I have these three down here. And then in the bottom two buckets, I have my Tombow Mono, what are these? The Tombow Mono two-way, they have such a long name. These markers, I keep these down here. I love these, but I truly don't use them as much as the other markers, but I don't want to get rid of them. So I don't have too many colors like a lot of people have, but I have some. I have enough, you know, I like these. I want to get the neutral set from Amazon, but it just kind of hasn't been a priority to grab those. And then in the other bucket over here, I just have a variety of different black pens. Kind of reminds me I need to move all of these tool pens up to the tool bucket. up at the top. I didn't even notice I had so many of those down here, so I'm gonna move those after this video. But again, I love these buckets so much. You could store washi, pens, all kinds of planner tools, whatever. You could organize this till your heart is content. And another cart accessory that I love are these magnetic hooks. Let me back out a little bit further away so you can see them, but they have really, really strong magnets. I haven't had any issues with these scratching my cart, but I would just use them with caution. They just kind of stick on like so, and you could hook washi on there if you wanted to. There's quite a bit of washi on that hook, and as you can see, it's not like dragging or pulling it down or anything. I do prefer the plastic hooks over this just because I really am worried about the cart being scratched. But if you don't mind these, you can actually move them around a little bit more, where these they can only hook up at the top, and they might not work in certain areas of the cart, whereas you could just stick this anywhere. You could hear how strong that is. But these were also available on Amazon. Honestly, I just looked up, I think it was like cart accessories or craft cart accessories on Amazon, and you can find a ton of things to outfit your planner cart with. Here's the back side of my cart and an additional bruiser siding. He really wants to be in this video today. He's very interested in what's in the cart. But like I said, I keep a lot of my washi hooked on the back side just because it looks less cluttered and it's not on the front and just looking too busy. But I love these so much. As you can see, I use quite a bit of them on my cart. I even have some stencils over here that I have added to one of these hooks. All right, so that is everything for this cart tour. If you have any questions about any of the items mentioned, please feel free to ask down below in the comments. I will link as many items as I possibly can for you. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're already subscribed, make sure that you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video.